Hello, welcome to Verbling. Sorry I'm a little late. Got kind of caught up in my last class. The last class ran late. Sorry about that. In this class, I'm teacher Oakley, by the way. In this class, we're going to talk about numbers. Numbers. How to talk about numbers in English. We'll look at every possible permutation and everything I can think of, every possible way that we may talk about numbers in English, and we'll practice that interactively. Okay. Hello, Bourbon. Oh, there goes my
Hello,
pencil.
teacher.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm great. And you? How was your day?
I'm good. Bourbon, are you? I have to ask because of your avatar, your Google avatar, your little picture. Are you a Bugs Bunny fan or a baseball fan or
Uh,
both?
no, was fine.
Both?
No,
Do you like?
Bugs Bunny and the baseball. I don't like baseball. Baseball.
You don't like baseball, but you like Bugs Bunny. Okay.
Yes.
I like Bugs Bunny and baseball, both. Ooh, alliteration. Ba 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 ba. Bugs Bunny, baseball, and both. Bee ba 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 ba. Okay. Anyway, all right. Uh, Hello, Heidi. Welcome to the class. Hi, Heidi. Again.
Hello, nice to see you
Hi.
again.
Likewise. And hello, Henry. Hi, Henry.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing well, Henry. Nice to have you with us. Okay. Up. Hang on one second so I can say hello to a couple new arrivals. Hello, Vu. Hi, Vu.
Hi teacher, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Great.
Mhm.
Nice to hear it. And oh, I need some help. Thais? Dias? Deas?
Thais.
One more time?
Thais.
Thais. Thais.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thais.
Thais.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thais, where are you from, Thais?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Really?
Yes.
I've never heard your name before. Is that a common name? Is that an unusual name?
Yes, it's so common here.
It is? Really?
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay. Never heard of it. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, welcome to the class, Thais, and everyone else. We've got a lot of numbers to talk about. Okay, I'm going to do a screen share with you all. And the first thing I want to talk about are different types of numbers. Okay, we use different forms for different reasons. Okay, there are three types of numbers: cardinal, ordinal, and nominal. Okay, first of all, a cardinal number tells how many, the normal way we think about numbers, to show quantity. 8 puppies. Okay, my dog had 8 puppies. I have 14 friends on Facebook. Okay, those are cardinal numbers. We're basically counting things. That's it. Ordinal numbers tell the order. Think ordinal, order. All right, they explain the order of things in a set: first, second, third, fourth. They can also show rank or position. For example, I came in third in the yacht race. All right, he's the third fastest. I can show order. He's the sixth. I'm the sixth in line to get tickets to the show. Okay. So order. Okay. Obviously, we often use this to show the order of dates, calendar dates. The 3rd of May, for example. Okay, those are called ordinal numbers. All right, and the third possible form of numbers, the third way we use numbers, are called nominal numbers. They're just used as an or in place of a name. All right, so they name something. Here you see a jersey with 12. Okay, that doesn't mean he's ranked 12th. It doesn't mean he's 12 out of 12. He's the not counting him. He's not 12 people. It is used to identify something as a name. So things like your address, your phone number, your zip code, all these things are actually used as a name to identify something. Okay, so jersey number is that's a nominal number. Zip code. All right. All right. Let's see if we got that. What are these numbers actually? Bourbon, 1. Is that a cardinal number or an ordinal number? Bourbon?
Yeah, teacher. Ordinal number.
No. That is a cardinal number. 1. It's counting. Right?
Oh, okay.
An ordinal number is first.
Okay.
Like that. David, welcome to the class. Hello, David, again.
Hi, okay. Thank you.
I'm super swell. Still. All right, David. 3rd, cardinal number or ordinal number?
Ordinal?
Sorry?
Ordinal?
Ordinal is correct.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, very good. Henry, trick question. Not.
Not. Ordinal number.
Ordinal number. Well, what is not? How many is not? Henry?
It's like anything.
Or it's like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, more like nothing than anything, actually. Not. Okay, how else? I'm throwing this out to the class. Just shout out your answers. How else can I say not? That's a tricky word. Teas, David, Bourbon, Vu, anybody? What's another word for not? There are many.
No.
0?
0. Correct. 0. Does anybody else know any other expressions, words, phrases that mean not? 0. No? Okay, well, here you go. You're going to learn something. Zilch means 0. Nada means 0. Zip. Okay, the score was 35 to zip. That means 35 to 0. How many sandwiches did you eat for lunch? Nada. How much money did you win at the casino? Zilch. 0. All right, zilch, nada, zip. Here's a good one for you. Goose egg. That's 0. Okay. All right. All of these expressions or words actually mean nothing. 0. So, as a result of that, Henry, that is counting someone. That is counting something. How many points did you score? 0. So that's cardinal.
Okay.
Ordinal numbers like first, second, third, I have never heard anyone say I was the 0th in line. I came in 0th in the running race. That would be hard to do. Unless, of course, maybe I was disqualified. Possibly. All right. So really, there is no 0 ordinal number because 0 shows rank. So 0 is unranked, I guess. Okay. Moving on. Heidi first. Cardinal or ordinal?
Ordinal.
Definitely. Okay. Fill in the blank. S. We use beep numbers with dates. Cardinal or ordinal?
We use original numbers.
Ordinal numbers. Yes, we rank them. The 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd of July. It's the 5th of July. It's July 5th. Either way, I want to express that in the British style. It's the 5th of July, or American style. It's July 5th. Actually, it's still July 4th where you are, right? Thais? Sorry, Thais.
What?
What's the date where you are? Thais. What is the date? 4th?
4th.
Okay, it's July 4th or the 4th of July where you are.
July 4th. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I hope we understand each other there. I'm not sure if I just confused you more. Okay, Vu. We use blank numbers with names of kings and queens.
I think we use ordinal numbers.
I think you're right. All right, like Louis the 14th, Henry the 8th. Okay, very good. Trick question. Nader, you're just in time for a trick question. Nader, I don't know. You weren't here, but, well, and you still aren't here. He doesn't want a trick question. He's gone. Okay, come back, Nader. Borban, your turn. We use blank numbers for hotel rooms.
I say that ordinal.
Ordinal. Okay. The 3rd room. What room am I in the hotel? You're in room 234th. Are you sure? Ordinal? No, I don't think so. But is cardinal correct? Is cardinal correct? Are numbers in a hotel room exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Are they counting numbers?
Oh, we have another category now?
Yes, we do. Nominal. Actually, this is a trick question. Actually, we use nominal numbers for a hotel, at least in English-speaking hotels, because all hotels on the first floor have a 1, all right? So if you're in room 121, that means you're on the first floor, room 21. If you have room 221, then you're on the second floor, room 21. Unless there just happens to be 100 rooms on each floor, then these cannot be counting numbers because we're going to skip. You know, there's 21 rooms on the first floor. There's 21 rooms on the second floor. So you're going to have room 101. There's usually no room 100, right? You have 101 to 21. So you count 21 rooms, and then the second floor, 201 to 221, the third floor, 301 to 321, and so on. So these are used as a name. They are not actually counting. They're kind of counting, but they're not really counting properly. They're more like a name, like a street address. Okay. David, we use beep for floors of a building.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
We use ordinal for floors of a building.
Yay. All right. What floor do you live on, David? Do you live in an
Well,
apartment?
yeah, I live in the third floor.
You live on the third floor, obviously, an ordinal number. Very good. Now, we can use cardinal numbers with floors. My building has 3 floors, but more likely we use the word stories. Okay. Um, I live in an 8-story building, in which case I use cardinal numbers. I live on the 8th floor. When we're talking about each floor individual, we definitely use ordinal numbers. When we're talking about the whole building, to describe the whole building, we use cardinal numbers. It's a 64-story building. I work on the 38th floor, like that. Okay, Henry.
Yes.
All right, we use beep numbers for a person's age.
Number cardinal.
Cardinal, sure. How old are you? You're counting in order of how many years you've been alive, so of course that's cardinal. But Henry, what if I'm talking about in the third person? I'm talking about somebody's birthday. I'm going to his party. It's his blank birthday. Do I
The
say?
person.
All right. I'm going to his birthday. Do I say I'm going to his birthday? It's his 3 birthday. Or do I say I'm going to his party? It's his 3rd birthday. Which is correct? First one or second one?
In this case, ordinal.
In this case, ordinal. Exactly. It's his 3rd birthday party. It's his 100th birthday party. Yes, when we're talking about birthdays specifically in the third person, or actually, it's my 100th birthday. Okay. When we're talking about birthdays, we use ordinal numbers, actually. Well, here's a weird one. Okay. Heidi, we use beep numbers with names of popes.
Popes.
Popes, yeah.
I'm not Christian.
Yeah.
Maybe ordinary.
Maybe ordinal, but good guess anyway. Yes, definitely ordinal. Well, Leo the 8th, yes, they definitely have the same names, and they have ordinal numbers to designate John Paul the 4th, whatever. Okay. That's it for ordinal, cardinal, and nominal. Let's move on to practical speaking numbers. We're going to go around and around pretty fast here. Nader. How do I say this? Hi, Nader, by the way.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
702,
No, the one above.
page 102.
Yeah, either way, but you're exactly right. Notice that he pronounces the 0 as O. It's very common for English. What on earth is going on there, Nader? Okay. Page 102. Yes, perfect. And it doesn't matter, page, address number, doesn't matter what it is. It's definitely more common to express this as a O rather than 0. It's not incorrect to say 0, but you will hear English speakers by and large, normally pronounce it as O. Thais, how would you say this number?
702, 655, and 7,888.
Well, no. This number is a phone number. You can recognize it because of the hyphens.
Okay.
So you're not going to pronounce it like you would regular numbers. Try it again, Thais. Now that you know it's a phone number.
Okay. 702-655-7888.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. You can pronounce each letter again in a phone number, just like the previous number. It was probably 702. Okay, you may also hear this, Thais. 655, 788. All right.
655-7888.
That's possible. Definitely. And if you have two zeros in a row, it is very common to hear it expressed as double naught. Do you remember naught from earlier in the lesson? Double naught. Okay. Or, of course, Thais, I'm sure you know James Bond. Okay. How do you say this, Thais? What's his name? Yeah.
007?
No. Who said it? I heard somebody whispering secretly. Spy-like. 00? No. 00. Okay. This is how we say it. And we would say 007 is how we would express that in English. 007. Okay. All right. You may also hear phone numbers expressed like this: 702-655-7888. You will never hear numbers 702, 655. Never, never, never in English.
Okay.
That would be very weird. But it is common to have the 7888. That is very common, actually. Now, a very interesting thing is the grouping of numbers. The way I group the numbers here, very traditional American style, possibly with a 1 in front, because that's the country code. 1-702-655-7888. Okay, this rhythm is very normal for Americans, and we understand it. It's a very strange thing. To me, it illustrates or it shows how important rhythm is in English, because when I hear a Filipino give a phone number, I live in the Philippines now, and they use a completely different they use a completely different rhythm. They're like 1702, 65, 57, 888. They group the numbers together completely differently, and I never understand what they're saying. Never. Ever. I'm brainwashed to hear this rhythm, so when I don't hear it, I'm excessively confused. And I just have to give them my phone and say, just put it in yourself. It's hopeless. Okay, let me continue. Vu, how would I express this number?
1200.
Very good, Vu. All right, it is not wrong to say 1,200.
Yes.
All right, And technically speaking, there is an error here. There's actually a grammar error. There should be a comma here. It is totally correct to say 1,200. It's no problem at all. But with the double the double zeros at the end, we often say 1,200. That's right. Especially when we're talking about dates. When we're talking about dates, we talk about centuries like the 1200s, the 1800s, the 1700s, to talk about centuries. Okay. Welcome to the class, Andrew. Andrew? And
Yes.
Andre? Andre?
Yeah.
Andre. Sorry. Andre, welcome to the class. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Andre, how about this next one? How would you say this number?
I suggest 1263.
1263. Possible. It is possible to say it like that. But although it's very normal to say 1200 when it's double zeros, it's more normal if it's a number, okay, to say 1,263. Now, what if it's a date, Andre? What if I'm talking about the year? How would I?
1,263. I'm sorry, I just missed the first part of the lesson. I'm very sorry about that. So
Oh, it's okay. No, it's no problem.
I would say 1,263 or 1,263.
For numbers.
Or 1263.
1263 is how I would say it for dates.
Oh.
In the year 1263, all right, I don't know, King Richard did whatever he did. Okay. Yeah. So yes, 1263. It's 2014 is how I would talk about the year now. So same thing, any past dates. If it was a number, probably since it doesn't end with double zeros, I would say 1,263. It is possible to say 1,263, and you will hear that. So that's not really a wrong answer. Okay. Moving on, Henry, how about this next number here? How would you express this?
5W4 triple knock.
This is just a number. It's not a phone number. It's not an address. It's just a number. How would you express this as just a normal number? Any idea?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's give a shout out to the class. Can somebody help us out? How would I express this number? Anybody?
544,000.
That's it. 544,000. Okay. So just like you would express the number, for example, 544. 544. It starts the same way, but because it's in front of this comma, it's thousands. So 544,000. Please note that there is no S, just 544,000 when I'm expressing the number. All right, if I put it with some other words, then that word gets the S. 544,000 birds. $544,000. Which would you rather have, Henry? 544,000 birds or $544,000?
Okay.
Which would you prefer? Henry? Which would you rather have? 544,000 birds Or $544,000.
Dollars.
Dollars, really? Okay, you had to think about that a long time, Tony.
Maybe
A little worried about it.
maybe a bird is worth more than $1.
Well, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, Nader. There you go. Really, so that is really worth 1,088,000 birds in the bush. Okay. I need some rest, Nader. Heidi, how would I express this next number?
1,544,774.
Man, that is perfect. Absolutely perfect. You are completely correct. Nader, how do I express this little
45 miles per gram.
miles per gram? Maybe when we have
45 mpg.
when we have nuclear powered cars that you just put in a gram of nuclear fission material, then it will be miles per gram. But for now, miles per gallon, I suppose. This is very American, of course, because they use gallons for gasoline. They buy gasoline by the gallon. Also milk, for some reason. Okay, I suppose you probably have different initials. What, kilometers per liter?
Kilometers and kilograms and liters.
Right. So when you measure gas consumption in a vehicle, what do you call it, Nader? Is it kilometers per liter?
So it
how
is
do you figure it out?
maybe per kilometer, I guess, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because
right.
we are not interested in the prices here. It's very, very cheap here.
Oh, yeah, right.
I live in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
you know, a few cents per liter.
Yeah. Yes, and the rest of us are all extremely jealous. Okay, and we have to be concerned about this in the rest of the world. We can't buy cars that get 5 miles per gallon, or else we're going to pay thousands of dollars every month to drive our car.
You know, I fill in the tank. I pay like 25 Saudi riyals, which is like $5, $6 maybe.
Yeah. In the United States, you fill your tank and you pay $50. $60. 10 times more. Yeah. Okay. Thais, let's look at this next one. What is this? How would you express this?
300,000.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
I don't know.
KPS, what could that be?
KPS. I don't know what is it.
You don't know what this is. This is kilometers per second. There's an entirely different way to say this. 186,000 miles per second. What is this? Does anybody know? Class?
Light speed.
There you go. There's my scientists. The speed of light. All right. That is the other way I can express this in English. This is the speed of light. Okay. There you go. Thank you, all you Einsteins. Wonderful job. Okay. Vu, how do I express this mathematical equation in English? There's more than one way, first of all.
I don't know this. I don't know how to say. I just know plus.
Okay. Well, there's a couple different ways. Let me throw it out to the class. Who knows? Thais?
Yes. 5 times 3 equals 12.
perfect. That is probably the most common way to express it. So you use times to talk about multiplying. 4 times 3 equals 12. 4 times 3 is 12. Sometimes we just say is. Another way to say it, 4 multiplied by. Yeah, that's right. 4 multiplied by 3 equals 12. But
Multiply
multiplied by.
by. Okay.
Let me write it.
4 multiplied
This
3 equal 12.
That's it. That would be a little bit more formal, I guess. I don't know why you would formal or informal math equations, but multiplied by is a little bit more formal. Very, very normal. What Thais said, 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, Vu, prove it. You said you know plus.
Yes. 4 plus 3 equals 7.
Oh, there you go. Okay, or very simply, 4 and 3 equals 7. 2 and 2 are 4. 4 and 3 are 7. Okay, so when we use and, we use are instead of is. 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 and 3 are 7. Kind of weird, right? But true. Okay, Andre, how about this next equation?
4 minus 3 is 1.
Very good. Perfect. Excuse me. Okay, 4 minus 3 is 1 is the most common way to say this. Yes, you can also say 3 from 4. All right? 3 from 4 equals 1, or 3 from 4 is 1. All right? That's another alternate way to say it. Henry gets all the interesting questions. Henry, how about this next one?
4 divides 4 equal 1.
Okay, very good. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. That's right. Or 4 goes into 4 one time is another way to say it. We have 4s and 4s, so let me give you a 4 goes into 8 2 times. All right? Or 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Much more common way is the way that you said it, Henry. 8 divided by 4 equals 2.
Okay.
All right, Heidi. Can you express this mathematical formula?
4 and 1/4 equal 25%.
Sure. What's another way we can say 1/4?
Quarter.
Thank you. That's right. 1/4 or a quarter or 1/4. Both are totally correct. Okay. And obviously, okay. One point I have to make. 1/4. Of course, 1 over 3 is 1/3. 1 over 8, 1/8. However, we certainly do not call this 1 second. Right? 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, 1/6. We use ordinal numbers when expressing fractions. However, very importantly, we never say that. We never say 1 second. We say 1/2, of course. All right, Nader, can you express this idea minus the last equal marks? All right.
3/5.
Okay, very good.
equals 60%.
Mm-hmm.
Equals 6/10. What is the last one? I don't know. Fifths.
Fifths. Never mind that. That doesn't need to be there either. Okay, equals 6/10. Okay, very good. All right. Sometimes you will see something. This equals this, which equals this. 3/5 equals 60%. Equals 6/10. That's fine. Exactly what Nader said. Or you may hear which equals, which also equals. All right. Which also equals, I don't know, 3x, you know, if you're doing algebraic equations or something. And Thais gets all the interesting numbers. Thais, what is
Okay.
this? Okay.
It's 3 point 14, 26, 47, 75, 21.
Okay. When we're giving, this dot is called a decimal point. All right.
Decimal point. Okay.
Called a decimal point. And when we speak it in English, we actually use the word point. So 3 point. And then we're never going to do tricky things like we do with dates or phone numbers. Just give every number. 3.14264775521. Always in this fashion. We're giving a number with a decimal point. Okay? Just give the numbers. Don't do anything fancy. No 66, 77, none of that. Just state the numbers is the only acceptable way to do that. Being clear and direct, because of course decimal point numbers are very, very scientific. Okay, what is another way we can express this in English? Thais? And there's a lot more numbers where these came from. These numbers go on infinitively. Thais, do you know another way to express this?
No, I don't know.
Okay, let's throw it out to the class. What else?
It's a P number.
Sorry?
It's a P number.
Okay, and many people say P, but in English we say pi. I have heard it, you know, many other languages, Russians and Koreans and Japan. Many people say P, but in English we pronounce this as pi. Right.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. As in the famous movie Life of Pi. Okay. As in, what is pi? Do you know, Andre?
Pi, if I'm correct, it's a radius of the circle divided to the length of the how to say it?
Diameter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Diameter? No. I thought it's radius divided to the length of the circle.
Oh, circumference. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Circle length of the circle.
Yeah, that's the circumference. I'm sorry, I said it backwards. I went the other way. Circumference is the word that both of us are looking for.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's a mathematical formula, a geometric formula that has to do with circles. All right. Not sure what this is. Never mind that. Let's just move on. Vu, what is this? How do I express this?
$1 million.
No. Vu, I'm so glad it was you. All right. You have to be careful about pronouncing the ends of words because it's very important. That's where we have our grammatical shift, our changes in plurals or non-plurals or tenses. $1 million. Don't forget the S. This is where The S comes in. $1 million. Okay, very important.
Okay, teacher.
$5 doesn't million matter if it's $1 million or $5. Obviously, if it's one, it's $1. No S. Okay. Dates. Andre, what what is this date? Is this?
It's a month, and
Is it
then it goes. Then it goes day of the month, and then it's 7th of uh, July, I guess. I'm not sure.
7th
July,
of August? Is this August
August.
7th or is this July 8th?
No. This is August 7th.
August 7th. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you are right. You would be right either thing you said, okay? Because
I know. Because in United
yeah,
States, the month goes first, and then it
that's
goes the
right.
day of the month.
Mm-hmm. In the
It
United
was
States, very
very
confusing.
complicated for me, and I spent a
Yeah,
lot of time because it's difficult to keep it in mind.
you're absolutely correct. Yeah, and me too. Now that I have to deal with it in my international students, I have to be very careful about this. Um, I know what you mean, Andre. Yeah, it depends where you are. For an American, the month goes first, even though maybe that doesn't seem logical. So Andre is correct. For an American, this is August 7th, 2013. Even though we're writing numbers, this is what it would look like. But if you're in London, this is July 8th because they put the day, then the month, then the year. So you have to actually think, who is this English speaker I'm talking to? Are they American? Are they British? Are they Australian? All right, what are they thinking? This is very confusing. Honestly, I wish that English speakers would get it together here.
For example, 9/11 terror attack.
9/11.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's September.
That's
September's the 9th.
Yes.
The 9th month of the year. So yeah, famously known as the 9/11, terrorist attack. Right. It's September. The day was the 11th. Exactly. All right. Now I can't let you guys get out of here before I talk about something very, very important. And that is okay. And that is this. Henry,
Yes.
what is this number?
17.
No, it's 17. All right.
17.
You need to very strongly emphasize the last syllable, teen, 17. The way you said it, 17. Oh, that would definitely get confused with, okay, this number. All right, Henry?
70.
70. Now you want to emphasize the beginning, 70. And very much de-emphasize, very, very relaxed, reduce, 70. The T part is very, very, the ending is very, very, you can barely hear it. You should barely hear it. Because, of course, in business or, it's going to be, the part costs $70. The part costs $17. You have to really emphasize the teen. Now, this is extremely important, and especially if you're talking business on the phone, do not be shy about totally exaggerating the syllable stress. The part costs $70. All right, use higher pitch, use more volume. It has to be clear. Okay, now here's the thing. Heidi, this is a date, actually, since it's
Yeah.
yeah the date of
1776.
Okay, one more time.
1776.
1776. Well, notice that although we say 17 and we say 70, however, a rule in English that you must know, all right, is that you can never do this. You can never, darn it. Okay, you can never have two back-to-back next to each other, two primary stressed syllables. This is not allowed in English. It wrecks the rhythm and makes it sound like you're shouting. 1776. Sounds like I've lost my mind and I'm suddenly speaking, shouting. It totally sounds very weird. All right? It totally ruins the rhythm and it just won't work. So there are times when, as Heidi just did, she changed the stress, the normal word syllable stress, 1776. Wow. So teen is very low, 1776. All right?
76.
Yes. So the normal everyday dictionary, it's in the dictionary, the syllable stress of words, will change it in English. Why? Because, frankly, to be honest, pronunciation is important, but you know something? Syllable stress is more important. Syllable stress is important, but you know something? Rhythm is more important. Rhythm is important, but you know something? Intonation is actually more important. All right? We do reduce pronunciation. We do change syllable stress. We will alter our rhythm depending on how we feel, our emotional status, to compensate for emotional or expressive intonations. So really, the one thing that is above all others is actually intonation, believe it or not. It's the one thing that never gets changed. Most people don't realize that. We will do that in other phrases, not just with numbers. Nader, can you read this?
Chinese citizen.
Chinese citizen. Okay. If you separate these words, Nader, that one word.
Chinese.
Chinese. All right. The stress is on E's. Chinese. Chinese. When you put it together, one more time together, Nader, please.
Chinese citizen.
Chinese citizen. Chinese citizen. So high pitch, oh, chai, and low pitch, oh, Chinese citizen. That's because we're going to alter high and low pitches as we speak. That's English rhythm. And you can't put them together. It just ruins the rhythm. So not only with numbers, but with numbers it's very common because, of course, we have dates that we're used to speaking. It's very common to switch syllable stress, but also, as a matter of fact, even with any other words where it's very unusual to see nouns or adjectives with last syllable stress. It's not common. So we don't have to concern ourselves with this very often at all. It's very rare. But when it happens, and it happens in numbers a lot because of the teen numbers, we do have to concern ourselves with it. Okay, we've only got like a minute left. How do I express this, Thais? Let's look at times for just a minute.
3:15 p.m.
Sure, and you can say 3:15 p.m. You can say 3:22 p.m. That's absolutely not a problem. Is there another way to say it? Vu, do you know another way to, instead of saying 3:15 p.m.?
Yes. 50 past 3.
Okay. Actually, normally we say quarter. Quarter past or quarter after. Frankly, quarter past, quarter after. One of them's British and one of them's American. But they've become so interchanged that I can't even remember which one is which. I don't remember. I hear Brits using either. I hear Americans using either. Either one is acceptable. Quarter past or quarter after. 3:30, sometimes half past. And then quarter of, 3:45, quarter to, or quarter of is acceptable. Or, of course, just saying the numbers, 3:45. Okay, does anybody have any questions about numbers? Because I'm afraid I'm out of time. Any numerical questions? Anybody want to ask me any math?
Excuse me, do you have a link to that document so I can...
Do I have a link to that document? Yes, I probably do. Please remember, before you join a Verbling class, not always, but many times there are accompanying documents, and you can always download them before the class so that you can look at them and follow along. I and many other teachers will use these documents as we teach the class. Hang on a second. It's going to take me a minute to... Whoops. Actually, I'm overtime. Oopsie. I'm overtime, and they've closed the window with my class with the link.
Oh, teacher, can
Sorry. No, I can't get that for you.
Teacher,
Sorry.
could you read the last sentence in the document?
The last sentence in the document.
Yes, I will write for you.
The last sentence in the document?
Yes.
Where? This one here?
Yes.
Okay, sure. 2x minus 7y equals 356. All right.
Oh, I understand.
All right. So algebraic equations with.
Last one.
Yes.
2006 or 2006?
For a date or for
For a date. For a date.
For a number. 2006. I moved to the Philippines in 2006. 2000 and usually we just say 2006. You can express it 2006, like 1902, 2006. You can do it that way too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, my lunch is waiting. I have to go. I'm very overtime. Andre, I'm sorry I couldn't get you that link. Really, I am.
No, that's all right. I found it. Thank you very much.
You did? Oh, cool. Oh, very good.
Thank
Okay.
you. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank